Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 22nd, 2022. This is for Virgo. Last shuffle for Virgo. Virgo. This is for Virgo. Virgo, we have teacher and we have fragmented energy. Um, I think that someone is all over the place with what they're trying to tell you. Or like there's a person in your space, like your mom, right? Or your dad. They taught you a lot. And they're, like they taught a lot of us, like a lot of us say this, right? Someone's taught us what not to do, but then they have nuggets of wisdom in between all of the foolishness they do. And so this may be that kind of thing where you're just like picking it apart. Like, yeah, this person may have been completely out there, but one day they had a lucid moment and they really told me something that stuck with me. This is someone who's very arrogant. They know they're the way. They know everything. So and they may have a chip on their shoulder. That someone's got a chip on their shoulder, but their ego is telling them they know the way. They know what they're talking about. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. Fragmented energy with the Four of Wands, man. And that's funny to me. They're this is someone who's celebratory. They may pat themselves on their own back. Oh man, yes they do. They pride themselves on their intellect. They are smart. Ooh, and it's very nice, and I appreciate this. But they're not stable. They're very unstable. Their logic is unstable. I would be very cautious with a person like this. Now they could be a Leo, Aries, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, and or Gemini. They could be an Aries or a Cancer. Either of these signs, Virgo. But it doesn't have to be either. It just looks like this is someone who has allowed their their hardships to be like they may be a very stoic individual. They may have allowed their hardships to like they haven't overcome them yet. So that's what's driving them. And so they may be like very, I know everything. I know exactly what you need to do. And fool energies here, and that kind of gives me that indication too. Although the fool is not a fool, but they allow that to drive them. They allow their pain and the things they've gone through, and the fact that they haven't worked through their struggles yet. I mean, they may be financially sound, right? But their spirit, the reasons, their motives for things, and their logic is off. So I wouldn't listen. I personally, I'm just saying, this may be someone you got to be careful with, man. Not because, I mean, they're not a bad person. I'm not saying a bad person, but sometimes people, they say things with such conviction, but they're saying it, and it sounds good. I feel that way about a lot of people that motivational speakers and stuff, and they'll lead people in the ditch somewhere because they still have not worked through their issues. They're giving opinions, and it sounds so right. They're giving opinions based on how badly they are hurt, and they haven't gotten over it. Loving man energy with Empress and Nine of Pentacles. This will be someone. The masculine energy, they don't have to be a masculine, right? Because we are a duality. We're both masculine and feminine, and some of us operate out of one more than the other, and that varies as well with situations and times and cycles. So there's someone here with this Empress and Nine of Pentacles energy who's being a lot more logical and wise, but they're also they're focused on building an empire here. So they're not being as action oriented towards you. So there's someone here that is, they actually know more. Okay. So this would be someone who is a little bit more independent. They may be like a business owner, this person, or they may be they're starting a family. They may be a single parent, this person here. So this is a separate person altogether. And it may be the same person that has been through a lot. Oh, wow. It could be, if it's the same person, then this is someone who's like, I'm a single parent. I've done it all by myself. They're offering their info. They're offering their 2 cents in the situation, but it's coming from a place of being hurt. And I can only imagine if that is your situation, I would be hurt too. And it looks like that. It just looks like someone's like, yeah, well, so and so, has always been in competition with me, but I will say this is what you need to do. And it's like, well, I'm not, no one's competing with me. No one's bothering me. So, I mean, my situation is completely different. Hidden motivations, the star and the chariot. They're, the hidden motivation, right, aspect to this is that they would hope that you would be more driven to come towards them. So there's someone in your space, Virgo, who is trying to give you, maybe trying to give you some sort of advice, but it's more so than anything else. They are trying to be a hopeful person. They're trying to be, give, I feel like someone is trying to give what they wish they had as well. But they also want to be seen as someone who is like that. I want to be known as someone who's hopeful. I want to be known as someone who can help others. They may feel like their integrity has been challenged as a person, and they feel they have a chip on their shoulder. Be very careful with this person. Not in a bad way, but people who have something to prove aren't always in the best energy, right? And it's not because they're a bad person. It's because if they have something to prove, they have ulterior motives then, right? Instead of just saying it's not about that, it's all love, then it's like you can trust that. But however, this is someone here who um, they've done it all. They've done it by themselves. They also want to be inspirational. They also want to be someone who others are driven towards. They may be lonely, very lonely, right? And they're struggling with that energy. They're struggling with it. So they're torn. Their logic is really faulty here. They may be a very logical debater at home. So if there's someone that you are dealing with personally at home, or you have a child with or something, or children with, this is someone who debates a lot. They're very intellectual. I don't see much emotion. It seems like they intellectualize everything, this person with the star and the chariot. They want to be a beacon of light to others. They want to be a beacon of light to their family. But they operate on this alone. And they may be like, well, I had to do so much by myself. So they've gained a lot of wisdom from that. But the way that they're going about it is ego driven and out of a hurt place. And so there we have it here, right? The world has taught them a great deal. Their family life, young family life, has taught them a great deal as well. Very interesting. Well, you could be dealing with a Cancer, an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Taurus here. We have Cancer again. Um, you could also be dealing with a Gemini or Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy as well. All right. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.